Greetings, Roboteers, and welcome back to Robocraft and to the Talos. It has been named at long last. But we're not going to be playing with the Talos. I just wanted to cover the name that I've settled on. Thank you very much for the suggestions. This was my favorite of those offered. In this episode, we're going to be making a brand new bot. I know, so many new bots. I do need to just have a couple more episodes where I just play with some of the bots because they're not getting too much love at the moment. But I have decided that I would very much like to make, well, it's a bit of an experimental idea. Hopefully it'll pan out. It's going to be a missile bot. And this missile bot is going to have its missiles at the back. Now, before you decide that I've lost my mind, A, you're probably right, but B, give it a chance. I'm not sure how I'm going to make this work, but I've got an idea, everyone. And if it does work, it'll actually be, well, I hope, a pretty awesome idea. There we go. We'll have that there. Right, now, as for the bot, the whole idea with this one is that this bot is going to be very heavily shielded at the front. It's going to have a low profile, as low as I can make it, with walker legs. And the idea will be that this, which doesn't pitch that far forward, is always going to be pointing up. I'm going to be able to lie low just behind the crest of a hill where I can actually see my opponent. I can get a missile lock and then fire. My missiles will be launched vertically. Vertically launched missiles will then seek my opponent and hopefully destroy them utterly in a very, very gratifying, explodey fashion. Whether I'm going to be able to make this work, whether it'll work even remotely the way I want it to, well, I just don't know on that one. But there's no reason for us not to try, eh? You know what, I'm not sure. How am I going to build this out? Am I going to go for more of a skeletal kind of setup? I've done that a lot lately, and I'm not sure I want to do it anymore. I want to try something else. So I think we're going to try and flesh this one out. I'm going to have a lot of room to play with, after all. Now, the missiles are now rank 15k, that is, regardless. They're also a little bit slower firing. They've had some nerfs here and there, and there are probably going to be more nerfs in the future. So I'm not even going to try to keep this bot's rank low. I'm just going to aim straight for the 25ks, and hopefully, with the extra stuff that I'm going to be able to fit on it, now that I'm not concerned with trying to keep it in a low rank, we're going to be able to do some really funky, awesome stuff. So I will bring you back when we have got our bot closer to completion. Okay, here we go then. I have finished, more or less, what I want to do with this bot. There is some room that we could put things. For example, I could have hover blades all along here if I wanted to. And we've actually got enough CPU for it. But let's just see how this handles itself, because I don't want to invest an awful lot of time into this if it's not going to work. Right, let's head up here, shall we? This is the sort of place where we would be. We'd be flattened down at the top, like this, all shifted, so we're crouching. Come on, up we go. Up we go. There we are. Fantastic. Oh dear. There we go. Okay, I only have a little bit of time on the lock before we lose it. That's not ideal. Nope, and then we've lost the lock. Nope, lost it straight away. Okay, we definitely need to fix that then. I need to be able to aim down at our opponents. But let's actually see if, whilst we're aiming above ourselves, whether this would work. There we go, we're keeping the lock on the target, and we've lost. Okay, well, it's an interesting idea. Not sure if it's strictly going to work the way I want it to. I really like the kind of vertical launch idea, though. I'm going to be willing to experiment to try and get this to work the way I want. Okay, let's head back to the mothership. Clearly, I need a little bit more of design time to get this working the way we're going to need it to work. Hey, I got a victory, some RP. Okay, this is, well, as near as damn it I can get to my original concept. It doesn't work the way I was intending it to work. And that's a real shame, because I can sort of get an approximation of it through various means. I can use mech legs on the back, kind of along the lines of the Chimera, which props the back up quite aggressively, because the mech legs won't compress much, no matter what you do. But the walker legs will. If I put the walker legs on the back, but much lower down, they'll just flatten out to try and keep the bot level, which is exactly not what I want them to be doing at any one point. The mech legs will work, but at that point, the bot becomes so heavy, because this is increased over 10 times its weight. The bot becomes so heavy at that point, we can't climb walls, which was part of the reason for this bot. The one solution I've managed to get, it's not much of a solution, but heavily stacking hover blades at the back. Let me demonstrate. The hover blades will rise the rear up, and in a way it's almost thematically appropriate, because it looks like it's got a bulbous egg sac on the back, which happens to have the missile pod. So maybe it delivers its young in a sort of parasite fashion. It just launches its parasitic missile larvae, I'm not actually sure how you pronounce that, at its opponents. They burrow in and eventually eat it from the inside out. And that pops another one. No, it doesn't, unfortunately. That would be cool, but it doesn't out-pop another one. But once we're on the level, I can sort of get it right by launching my rockets from about there. I don't have to look very far away from the bot in order to maintain my lock. So, for example, another volley and launch. And I can just hold this up for a while. My lock remains close enough to the opponents to keep active, but still, if I rise it too much, I lose it. So it's not ideal. Not ideal. It gives me something of what I want, but movement is quite janky, unfortunately. Still, it's somewhere close to what I was aiming for, and that is to have a very kind of sinister insect-like, insect-like missile bot. Launch. Gonna have to relock after that. The alternative is to simply go with my original bot and accept that I'm only going to be able to pop out, get a lock, and then duck back away. And I suppose I could do that. Just move forward, because I'm effectively unable to use the bot the way I'd originally intended anyway, which was to be able to duck right back and launch my missiles like this, as long as I kept my crosshair on my lock. So I may just go back for style points to the original design. Okay, here we are then, the finished product. In the end, I've actually used a combination of the two systems that I looked at, and I realized that I hadn't actually mentioned one system in the previous part of the recording that I did try. I tried with legs, I tried with mech legs, and then I tried with hovers. I also tried with wheels, but obviously wheels can't climb walls. I was able to get the effect I wanted, though, by having one wheel there, then another wheel down here, and then another wheel all the way down here. It gave it the right angle, the missiles were up, it was perfect. But couldn't climb mountains, couldn't climb walls, and that was the whole point of this bot. It wasn't that I was meant to be facing the enemy across a wide area and then launching my missiles. I wanted to be down in a pit, which meant that I needed to be able to peek up over the cliff face and then duck back down. However, this combination with the hover blades and the walker legs does seem to give me what I want, or at least close to what I want. We've got double hover blades at the back, tier 9s, and then these legs just a little bit lower down. In fact, you know what? Let's pop them all the way down like that. That should actually work fine, because otherwise they were having quite a lot of trouble connecting to the ground. And this should give us what we need. I've also lifted the missile launcher itself just a wee bit higher, as that gives us much better angles for firing the missiles to the sides. When we're not quite looking below the horizon of the bot, if you imagine this being the horizon of the bot, regardless of the horizon of the map, that's what the missile launcher cares about. So if we're looking down below that, or just near it rather, then this aims to the side, so having it just slightly higher gives us more available firing arc to use. But on that note, I think it's time for us to jump into a battle, so let's go ahead and see what this bot can do in the arena. Okay, here we are with my allies. We've got a flak track of some sort. Yeah, it does look like an actual flak track. We've got an SMG track. Got a crawler flyer rail by the seams of it. Another flak truck. Oh, that looks great. I like it. Right, okay, good luck, have fun all. And where are we going off to then? Most of our team is heading in this direction, so we'll head over there as well. But as you can see, what I mean when I was talking about looking towards the horizon there with the bot. Ooh, there we go. There's someone. Launch! They will be out of the way long before those missiles get there, but the lock itself was a good deterrent, I feel. Honestly, I'm not sure going in there is the best option for me. I'm fancying that going up there is going to be better, but I may have to contend with enemy flyers. Now, the nice thing about this bot is with the radar receiver, I should be getting advanced warning of things that may creep up on me otherwise. Now, this is the part I'm worried about. How will the hover blades affect my ability to climb? Ah, there we are. Hello. This will be interesting. You're going to be a bit of a scoundrel over here? You might be. Got you? No, not yet. There. No. Damn it. Come on. Poke your face out. No? You like your face attached too much? Oops. A daisy. Almost went down there. Got a good lock on you, though. And missiles away.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
I'll just keep this up for now. Whilst they're there, I'm just going to keep resetting the lock.
Enemy spotted.
Rather resetting the capture time. Okay, being shot. Time to be on the move. Hello. Goodbye.
Enemy spotted.
Yeah, get out of it. Don't come back. Thank you. Let's get a lock on you there. Now, you shouldn't really be able to do too much damage to me, given our chosen weapons. You've got SMG, I've got missiles. Of the two of us, I'm vastly more capable in the arena of hitting long-range targets. And you can't easily hit my missiles on the back as they were. Nope.
Enemy spotted.
There we go. That is one massive advantage to having the missiles at the back. Is if something is attacking you from the front, it's not really going to be able to hit them. Let's get a good lock on you. And wait for my heal. Ow, you scoundrel. I should have just gone for the shot, really. We're going to win on capture regardless. Okay, not exactly the test that I wanted for this bot, but we got second place all the same. Alright, good game, everyone. I do hope that Siri wasn't being too loud during that. I could hear it, but quite often my mic, because it's in cardioid mode, it only really picks up things from the direction it's facing. It's facing away from the ferret's cage. But I did notice that she was playing around a bit in the cage, so I do apologize if there was some rattling going on in the background there. But I think for the first battle, yeah, okay, this worked quite well, actually. Let's go ahead and color you. Yeah, I still like having you the white there. Obviously, if I knew what map we were going to be fighting on, and there used to be a way to tell, then I would color it differently depending on where I was going. More oranges and yellows for a deserty map, more whites and blues for an ice map. But alas, don't really have that option. So it's back to another team deathmatch for another test. I hope you're thinking of names for this bot already. I very much want to go for an insect kind of name. I really like the whole idea of this having just like egg sacs on the back, and he's just launching parasite eggs at its enemies that will just slowly hollow out the enemy bots. And welcome back. Okay, we've got a battle on a desert world where my shields are hopelessly not camouflaged, but my legs are. My shields are going to give me away. Alas. Let's see, we've got a Tesla missile. Oh, Tesla blades. That's something I hadn't considered. Okay. Well, we're going to head... Oh, you know what? We're going to head right up that wall. I do not believe that we can fly particularly well. Oh, we can get a good jump. That's not too bad. I like. Let's get up this wall, though. I want some... I want a good bit of height. We've got a... 4-gunned Megabot? No, there is actually a 6-gunned Megabot. Very well. It looks like you're fairly heavily armored, so should be quite nice. Come on, let's get up there. I know that missile is really heavy, but it's okay. We can do this. There we go. Now we need to leap. There we are. Fantastic. It's like a parasite deploying leaping spider. Parasite deploying leaping spider is best spider. I think we can all agree on this. Ooh, let's get over there. We've got... Oh, that was unfortunate. Parasite deploying leaping spider is not especially good at jumping great distances. It loses its balance quite badly. Oh, hello down there. Hello down there. This is now my moment. Come on. Launch! Ah, really? Really? Of all the times to be a derp. Really? Ah, you scoundrel. Positioning is everything with this bot, and I suck at it. Not a good combo. I'll be honest with you. Pretty rough. Let's get you. And away! That might be a kill. Yes, it was. Fantastic. Leap. Down, 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 down. Quickly. No, no. Ow. Scallywags. You know what? I need I think, an extra hover blade right at the front just to keep the nose up so I don't keep doing that. Be an evolution of the design, you know. I didn't actually notice how much more points I had on this bot. Oh. You're all very greedy, you know. I really wish that I could target these missiles better. Alas, no, really, again, 3 times in the same battle. This is a new record. Wow. I like it. That is quite possibly the best Mario-themed bot I've seen so far. That is glorious. If you dare. Oh. You... Scallywag you. Okay. Get your bum back up in the air. There we are. You've got to jump after... Oh, my lord. You've got to jump after you land. Rather, after you crouch. Because otherwise the hoverblade is trying to keep you low down to the ground. Might have been part of my problem. And welcome back. We're fighting alongside the Gold Sniper and the Toffee Apple. Oh, Toffee Apple's so good. Right. Let's see. Where are we going to go? We could go up there, but it's a little bit too exposed, I feel. You know what? I'm honestly actually thinking of just moving along with the group here.
The battle for
Where's the group going?
Crater has begun.
We'll find out which way we're going to go. Most people have started on this side, so it might be that most people will go this way. No? No, perhaps not. Yep. It would, in fact, happen to be the Aavak. Alright, let's head up here.
Enemy spotted.
Looks like we've got some enemy sightings. No? No, nothing too close. They're all on the other side, and typically that's how the enemy will move. It seems that this side favors this particular starting position, whereas the other side heavily favors the other starting position. You do sometimes find people just being contrary and going the other way, and it can lead to some very interesting engagements. We got... oh, you are close enough now. Might be able to get a lock.
Enemy spotted.
If I'm lucky. There we go.
Enemy spotted.
Missiles away. Hopefully they're gonna hit. Doesn't look like they did, unfortunately. I don't want to play my hand too early.
Enemy spotted.
Launch! Before they can get away.
Spotted.
Some solid blows, almost enough.
Spotted.
You're not going to do enough damage to me, especially with my shield at the front the way I have got it,
Enemy spotted.
for that to ever work out. You'll dent my legs a little bit here and there, but that's about it. And they'll just heal before my next volley. Okay, well done. Our team is doing surprisingly well. My goodness! That long-named enemy bot.
Enemy
No idea what the name is, because the font is so small in order to fit it, I can't actually read. Well, I can read. Well, maybe not always. My reading is not so good. There we go. Nice solid blow there. Not a kill, though.
Enemy spotted.
Let's get you taken out of the equation as well, please. Unfortunately, you ducked down just in time. Let's be on the move. Oh, our team is doing really bloody well. And away. Will they catch you? I did a little bit of damage, I believe. Oh, we're fully loaded. Where's that last enemy going? Ooh, our allies have got some trouble over there. Oh, what? Scallywags! Need to adjust. Hopefully they don't get up. Oh no, they're coming this way. There we go. And they're gone. Never mind then. Well, not exactly the most interesting final battle. In fact, wow, we were so low on that. It was Haven and then a lot of numbers. Okay, I mean, I'm uncertain whether I like this bot or not. I like the idea, but I think perhaps the way the missile system works doesn't quite make what I was hoping to achieve possible. I think you might be able to do it with wheels, but then you'd have to forgo the climbing up over cliffs and that sort of thing, and then using the terrain to your advantage so that you could gain a missile lock and launch from behind cover. Effectively was what I was trying to achieve, some sort of like spotting mechanism, but it doesn't seem to be the case, unfortunately. Still, I do enjoy the bot. I just don't think it's the most combat effective of my designs. So I'm probably not going to put this up on the CRF unless someone especially wants to pick it up. On that note, let's go and wrap this up by checking on something. Oh, thank you. There we go. That actually covered what I spent in the Dapplings build video. Let's see. Alex 429. See if they've had any more sales. Oh, show some love to Alex. The mechanical turtle was fantastic. In fact, I can't afford it. I haven't got any robot spaces, otherwise I would have bought it again. Oh, well. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, if you do actually want this, I will pop it up on the RoboShop. Do let me know in the comments, or if you have any other suggestions, perhaps a way that I could get this to work the way I've been trying to get it to work, do let me know. But until next time, and as always, do take care.